Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. There have been some developments in the Korryn Gaines case, and I want to just take a couple of minutes to talk to you about those developments. And before I do so, I just want to provide a brief summary of the basic facts in the case. But for more details about the facts in the case, I will include links in the card so that you can watch my prior videos on this subject. But the police came to Korryn Gaines' residence. She's a young African American woman. They came to her residence on August 1st to arrest her because she failed to appear in court for some minor traffic violations and other issues. So when they came to the residence, the door was locked. No one answered the door. And the police went to the landlord and they obtained a copy of the key and they proceeded to try to open the door using that key. They opened the door, but there was a lock, a chain lock on the door. So the police eventually proceeded to kick down the door and break into the residence. The police claimed that Miss Gaines pointed a shotgun at them and they fired shots at her, killing her, and also they injured her young son. He was hit in the face. His face was grazed with a bullet. And now the family plans to sue the Baltimore County government. They plan to file the lawsuit today. They're going to sue the government, and they're also going to sue a tactical police officer who was involved. They're going to sue for wrongful death. In their letter to the county government, they say that Korryn Gaines was illegally shot by Officer First Class Ruby. They say that he acted with extreme malice and callous disregard for her constitutional rights. They say that there were no exigent circumstances or consent or any other reasonable basis to enter Miss Gaines' home. And also in that letter, they say that the police failed to call a crisis intervention team to address the situation. So I will continue to monitor this case. I'm glad that they are represented by one of the best attorneys in the area, J. Wendell Gordon. So I will continue to follow this. Also, I want to briefly let you all know about one other development in the case. The police department obtained a warrant to obtain Korryn Gaines' private Facebook messages and information for 3 days. And those days include March 10th, July 19th, and August 1st. The attorneys for Ms. Gaines filed a motion in opposition to that. They claimed that there was no basis for the police to obtain this information since the criminal case had been dismissed following the death of Korryn Gaines. And they also claim that this information will be used to justify the police officer's action. That's essentially what the police department is trying to do. So they expressed concern about that. They filed a motion and they weren't even given a hearing before the court. The court denied the motion and they have filed a motion for reconsideration, or they will be filing a motion for reconsideration with respect to the government's request for her Facebook information. Also, this raises all kinds of issues dealing with civil liberties. So there is a possibility that the American Civil Liberties Union will get involved in that aspect of the case. So I just want to let you all know that I will continue to monitor this situation. I will continue to discuss this situation on my channel because this is another example of police brutality, and we have to do everything in our power to fight police brutality.